Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd. We are playing as Golden Horde. And we're about to take down some rebels, hopefully, in Crimea. And we're going to take these guys and consolidate them down. And we'll just keep doing that every time we face a fight, because eventually we want to have all of that army as just cavalry. If we can afford it, you know, some people use mercenary infantry for sieging and so on. So we'll have to see what our options are there. Okay, Nogai or Smolensk. Kind of like to get this region in here, because that's going to have lower autonomy. How many states are we allowed? 2. So why don't we do this, and then we'll do this. The reason why I want this is because all of this is really high autonomy, and it's low development. We can give it all to our tribes. Circassian, they're going to rise up, so let's get our troops over here to Circassia. And now we can add in Azov as a state. Shouldn't have to give away any of that. Oh, lost general. So we'll put our Khan in charge here. And we do want to start developing here as soon as possible to try getting feudalism to spread. It is slowly spreading by itself. Increase that stability. And again, taking these guys and consolidating them down. Not going to spend my manpower on this unit either. Okay, so let's start getting some of this stuff added in as full cores, that way we can give it to our estate. And we can start conversions, but we don't really have the missionary strength for that at present. River relations there. River relations there. And we're going to start planning out our next war. Kazan is too well allied at the moment. Thinking Kara is a good target, because Georgia is not going to protect them. And if we attack him, other people might as well. Okay, we could get an alliance here. I'm going to do it. Well, they're pretty weak. They'll look powerful on paper, and it'll keep Muscovy or Ottomans or anyone like that from attacking us. Just leave that guy there for the moment. Now, if we were to attack, could we get the Timurids to join in? We could if we promised them land. And I would like to do that. I mean, not give them land, but I would love to promise them land. I'm going to go for Ardabil here. Okay, Uzbek is trying to finish off Nogai. They'll take this, and then probably just take their money or something. And one of the big reasons why I want Ardabil is because of this Persian core. I want a Persian subject. Let's see, what's that? Yeah. Okay, I also want to give Orda over to the tribes. Just that we have less useful territory to hand over to them. Let's see, who's our heir? Heir's pretty bad as well. Well, he's got good combat stats, I'll give him that. We'll see if we can get Gazikamuk to help us out with this siege. Oh, there we are. Finally got some piety. Okay, Order. You belong to the tribes. Okay, I don't like any of those bonuses. Yeah. Didn't know how long it would take him to attack us from the forts in the mountains. Obviously a possibility. I know it could end up horribly for him like that. So, my guess is that they weren't going to try. Okay, we'll have to put down that revolt in Ryazan. But somebody might do it for us, like Poland or Timurids. I'd much rather have them waste their manpower, because we only have about 6k manpower at this point. We've done 45% of the fighting. So the Timurids are going to be really upset when we stiff them in the peace deal. Okay, we must strive to understand the world around us. Laws of God and man, sure. Okay, and do we have any claim here? We don't. We could wait till we have a border with them through Ardabil, but I think we want to start fabricating them right away. And now we're just going to avoid engaging them in forts. Just going to fight them on favorable terrain. Actually, why don't we just move our army up north? Yeah, good idea to do. Just finish this army off, just so it isn't a pain for us. We don't need to actually liberate the territory, because our fort will do that. Okay guys, don't fight the Georgians. Okay, that's steppes. We're going to attack them there. Okay, our poor manpower pool is pretty low, but we're going to raise a host. And where are they going to be growing? They're spawning over here. And again, consolidating down these infantry, we don't want to use our precious manpower for infantry. We're definitely going to siege that back, recapture it. But I want to make sure that... Oh, we've got the money as well. Oh, Poland's going to do it for us. Thank you, Poland. You're the best. Get the piety. Make conversions a little easier. I'm going to let that spy network build up a little bit further. This will help with sieging. Okay, now that we're on this border, let's wait for the first of the month. And plow right in, try to finish them off as quickly as possible. Nice. Okay, so we've got 9,000 men need to be there. We could probably send another unit of cavalry over. There's a really beat up unit of cavalry. Okay. Draft it. Definitely draft it. For the sake of our manpower pool, we're going to buy down that war exhaustion. Okay, now there's no reason to drag this on. We want Ardabil. They like that? They would. Okay, let's take Tabriz. How much trust are they going to lose? 10. What if we completely stiffed them? 20. Oh, that goes to the Timurids, though. Trying to decide what we actually want to feed to Persia. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. And we are going to raise this. Persia will be upset over it. This territory isn't very valuable to us. We're going to just increase the autonomy there. Try to convert it as soon as possible. Yeah, let's ask our friends. Sure, we don't have any manpower to send them, so yeah, we'll send them all of our 3,000. Nice, thank you for the admin power, Timreds. I knew we had a friend in you. Okay. Oh, whoops. We don't want a core or to bill. We also don't want a core to breeze. Ew. Really need to kill that guy now. We'll just hold on to our cash. Got our corruption down to 0. Things are going all right there. And let's top off relations with Ottomans. Now that we've angered two of the major powers to the east of them. Okay, Kazan lost their alliance with Timurids. I think we're going to attack them next. And we really should be keeping an eye on institutions. So feudalism is spreading pretty well. I don't think we really need to develop much to get that up there. Let's get Crimean as an accepted culture. That'll help our economy. Yeah, I think we should develop just a touch. Okay. I think we can just let that go the rest of the way by itself. And we're going to pull this guy back. Let's take a look at how long... 18 minutes in. I guess it would have been an okay idea to try using the Timurids for war against Muscovy or something like that. But I'm happy with what we got out of them. Alright. Let's take both of these provinces and all of their money. Then let's burn them down. Which will upset Persia. 347, let's wait until... Well, do they have feudalism? Does that bring down the cost? They do. Okay, so let's go ahead and embrace it. And then we're going to release Persia. It's going to be upset with us. We're going to get a royal marriage. We're going to have to send one of our diplomats to improve relations with them. Oh. Rejected that. Let's take Kara as a rival. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there we are. Okay, we definitely need to get in on this Kazan attack. Okay, so let's go straight for Kazan itself. We're going to send one army directly towards their capital, and then we're going to try to snatch up as much territory as we can along the border so that Muscovy can't get as much. I'm not going to worry about the Russian region because we already put down rebels there. Let's worry about down here. Oh, those are hard to convert. Okay. Okay. Heck. I'm not going to stay around for that small amount of loot when we could be closing off territory that Muscovy and its subjects couldn't get. Hmm, 3,000. No, we're going to go for piety. Yeah, unfortunately they're gonna probably take this before we have a chance to. I don't like him getting this. Yeah, they got firm. Well, can't all be winners. We could just hold out and not grant them peace. They don't control any forts there. Okay, Imeretian separatists. And there's Trebizondians here. I think our next target is going to be Theodora and Trebizond. Try to improve relations here. And there. This guy will pull back. At the start of the year, I guess, we'll pull him back. Let's get these guys together. We'll just move around, looting as we see opportunities. Keep them together will definitely reduce problems from... Yeah, let's get the manpower. Support the tribes. Problems from rebels. Rebel stack could wipe out, 8 units of cavalry. Wouldn't be ideal. A perfect number to consolidate down there to 4. Let's move over here, try to snatch up a little bit more of this territory. I want that army tradition, or so low that it's not essential, and getting that up will really help our economy. So we have an expensive army. Nice. Oh, that's not good. We get out there in time? We cannot. That was painful. Poor manpower pool. Okay, I don't know how long Muscovy plans to remain in that war. If we don't give them any forts. The problem will be rebels popping up. Do we let Muscovy get stronger? Put down that war exhaustion for the sake of our manpower pool. Kunjan Malakades. Alright, let's move down here in 2 stacks. Taking a sort of roundabout way. That way, as we enter into low development provinces, we shouldn't lose as many men to attrition. Let's see what we can take. If we don't take that, how much more money could we get? Okay, let's raise that to the ground. I don't think we want to pay for the fort there. Okay, let's start coring as much as we can over here. And what's our mission? Rivals, Novgorod. We can get up to 94. Yeah, we'll continue work on that. So we'll have to put down rebellions over here eventually. Good. Muscovy didn't take their gold mine. No, it's not going to happen, Persia. Okay, we're a great power. Let's see how much of the Volga region we can hand off to him. Because it reduces unrest. And if that land isn't going to be prosperous anyway. Well, my efforts to reduce attrition didn't really help. Okay, so let's send them a gift. If 25 will do it, it won't. We'll see how high we need to get it. Potentially we can proclaim a guarantee on them temporarily to get up the last 10 relations if we can get it that high. We are losing a little bit of money. That's okay. And those guys are not going away, sadly. So we're just going to have to use war as a means of improving our economy. Yeah, can't get Royal Merge to buy them off. We could get a new alliance with the Timurids, despite the low trust. But I don't think we're going to do that at this point. Just buddy up to Genoa for the purposes of institution spread. Let's see, we should have all 3 of them. We don't have Kara rivaled, but that's because we got a truce with them. Pull back here. Hopefully Genoa doesn't like. Now their rivals are a different set. Okay, so Trebizond. We can mark as a co-belligerent, but I don't think it's really necessary. Okay, let's consolidate these guys down. Leave a couple horses here. And we need 3,000 men, so we're just going to leave our infantry and a couple of horses. Move all these guys over here to loot a little bit more quickly. And we do have a siege guy, so why don't we send the siege guy over. And we don't need all of these, so we're going to just send a horse back. Actually, probably don't need all of those horses. Let's send another one back. As indicated, we are going to proclaim a guarantee on him to get our points. Of course. Protect against Hungary sounds like a great idea. And then we're going to revoke that guarantee. And Gazikimok is loyal. Don't need to improve relations there any further. I'd love to get a royal marriage with the Ottomans just to keep them from attacking us. Now we can probably just station some troops here and get the unrest down. Okay, let me check how long this video's been going on, because it's been 30 minutes, so why don't I stop here, feed the cats so that they stop walking in here and meowing at me. Anyway, if you've liked this video, please consider liking it and or subscribing to my channel.